Hi guys, my name is Destiny Nieves and this is my review of Bite. So I live in Atlanta, Georgia, ATL. I've always wanted my teeth straight because, come on, who doesn't want straight teeth? Or just at least a smile that they're proud of. So I've just always wanted straight teeth, but growing up with other siblings, it was kind of hard to do financially. So never was able to because of the monies, but now I'm an adult and still don't got the monies because I have to pay rent and things. But I've saved and saved and saved and saved and saved for the past 3 years and finally feel comfortable getting this. Is something I've always wanted. So I chose Bite because honestly, I just came across one of their advertisements. YouTube is kind of creepy that it knows what you want. But yeah, I saw a commercial for them and I was like, sounds like all the rest of them. It sounds like Smile Direct Club and all those other things. But when I actually looked more into it, it seemed really different. And I spent maybe 3 days Googling reviews of Bite. I was just really impressed with their reviews. Also, when I went to the real orthodontics, they told me that if I wanted braces, they would have to break my jaws. They would have to break my top jaw, break my bottom jaw, align it back, and then give me braces. And, you know, I just didn't want my mouth to be broken and then wired shut and then have to heal from that. Just didn't sound like something I wanted to do. So Bite didn't tell me that I would need to do that, so that sounded a lot better. My experience so far with their customer service has been really great. They actually send you text messages, so you have a Bite advisor that sends you text messages. They ask you, you know, how's it going? Do you have any issues, questions, concerns? They're happy to talk to you on the phone. It's hard for me to talk on the phone because I work full time, and so most of the time I'm either getting ready to go to work, at work, going to sleep. So the texting feature was really helpful for me personally. I asked them a million questions and the person never got frustrated with me at all. So my impression kit, they actually sent me an impression kit in the mail and this is what it looks like. So it comes in a box and it says impress yourself. Impression kit, impress yourself. Kind of clever. And inside it has something called a smile stretcher. You put it in and it hooks your cheeks open. So that's to make sure that all your teeth are available. And they send you these little tubs that have the putty inside. So there's one white, there's one red. You can actually see the residue in there still. When you take it out, you have to mix it up really, really quick. Roll it up like you're playing with Play-Doh. And then there's these little white trays that I don't have anymore because I sent it back. But it kind of looks like this, if you can see that. It's a little white tray. You put the putty in the tray quickly. And then after you do that, you put the tray in your mouth, like how she's doing. It's so hard to do because you're drooling and you're just like, oh, when is this over? Actually, I was on the phone with a friend and I think I was actually video chatting them, so they actually saw the process. It's pretty funny. So the approval process, it was pretty quick, pretty easy. I was actually very surprised. I was really nervous because I thought that maybe I wouldn't get approved because for real braces, I wasn't a very good candidate. Unless I had that surgery, that would have broken my jaws. So I was actually pretty nervous that maybe I wouldn't get approved. If you can't tell, I have an overbite and I have a crossbite actually. These front teeth go over the bottom, and then I have a crossbite because one jaw kind of sits more sideways than the other. So I was really nervous that I wouldn't get approved, but I got approved, so that was great. How long did it take me to receive my aligners? It took about 4 weeks. So about 4 weeks, which is actually pretty fast because these are custom manufactured based on the actual impressions of your teeth. So I think that's pretty fast. Actually, I just got it delivered today, so So now for the fun part, which is unboxing. So ta-da, we have another cool box. So mine is actually the Bite at Night version, which means I only have to wear mine at night, which is really, really great because I actually do a job where I have to talk to people and I just did not want to do this. I did not want to wear this all day at work. So Bite at Night is the one that I chose. Their packaging is so beautiful. Whoever did their packaging, it's very impressive. So it looks like this. And it says, see, things are getting better already. Your guide to straightening while you sleep. Wear your aligners for 10 consecutive hours. Do one 10-minute Hyper Bite session every day with your aligners in. Change to your new set of aligners at the end of every week until you've achieved your brand new smile. Hyper Bite, an exclusive bite tool that uses high frequency vibrations to cut your treatment time in half. That was another thing that had me so excited, is the treatment time for Bite is so much shorter than Invisalign or most of the rest of them. This is such a cool little book. It almost feels like a bedtime story for a kid. I feel like a big kid. Pick them out. There's a set of aligners waiting for you in each packet, numbered by the order of steps you'll be going through. Start by opening the pack labeled 1. Okay, so let's find that. In this box, if you couldn't see it before, it's 2 smaller boxes. One says personal aligners and one says let's accessorize. So let's start with the one that says personal aligners. It opens up this way. Oh wow, and inside are my aligners. This packaging is just everything. Okay, let's find number 1. So here we go. 1 of 15, and it's got my name, the prescriber's name, who it was manufactured by. I'm not gonna put my personal information there, but on the side is all of that. Right, so piece de resistance. Let's look at these first aligners. No! Also, they gave me this cool Bite Bright. It's supposed to whiten your teeth and clean the aligners. So this is pretty gross now. Now I need to wash them. But here is one set. And here is the other set. And the dirt. Wow, it's crazy how crooked these things are, which I guess means that's how crooked my teeth are. Dun, 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 dun. I'm gonna go wash these off and be right back. Okay, now that those are washed. So in the accessory case, it came with this little case that will hold my aligners. Here are my aligners again. The case has a little mirror and a little file so I can file down any edges that might be uncomfortable. They also gave me another bottle of the Bite Bright. And then maybe one of the coolest parts is the Hyper Bite. It's sort of like a massager, sort of like a stimulator. It's supposed to cut the treatment time in half. Oh, and this little extractor tool, which is you put it back there once I put the aligners in. When I want to take them out, I'll just hook it by my molar to pop out the aligner. Okay, so moment of truth. Here we go. Figuring out which one is the top and which one is the bottom. Well, clearly the one with the biggest part is my front teeth, so this has to be the top. Feels kind of weird. So it's definitely shiny. I'm sure you can hear the difference in my talking. I can't tell, guys. Did I put it on right? It definitely feels like I have plastic in my mouth. And I don't know if maybe I messed it up, but it feels like some of it is sticking out. but I'll keep playing with it and I will get it right. Hopefully this next video, it will not feel as weird. Thank you for joining this journey with me and have a great day.